Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one. So today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer has been using this electric bike for several weeks, primarily for commuting around the city to avoid traffic and crowded public transit. After putting a considerable number of miles on it, our reviewer has developed a clear picture of its strengths and weaknesses. Upon arrival, the bike was mostly assembled, requiring only the front wheel and handlebar to be attached. However, it was clear that the gears needed professional tuning, so a trip to a local bike shop was necessary to get everything running smoothly. On the road, the motor is surprisingly quiet and provides more than enough power for daily riding. Our reviewer found that on flat surfaces, the bike has no trouble reaching its top speed and maintaining it, even with a heavier rider. The battery life has also proven to be impressive, easily handling a long commute with plenty of charge to spare. Despite being marketed as a mountain bike, its off-road performance is a significant letdown. The client notes that the suspension, particularly in the rear, is quite harsh. Even on light off-road paths, every bump creates an uncomfortably shaky ride, making it unsuitable for any serious trail use. Furthermore, the stock mechanical brakes felt underpowered for the bike's speed, prompting an immediate and worthwhile upgrade to a hydraulic system for better safety and stopping power. While the drivetrain shifts reliably after being tuned, the gear ratio feels a bit low for high-speed pedaling. Overall, this electric bike serves as a decent entry point for someone sticking to roads, but potential buyers should be prepared for necessary upgrades and should look elsewhere for true off-road capability.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer, after putting over 500 miles on this electric bike, is so pleased with the purchase that they ended up buying a second one shortly after the first. Our reviewer finds the ride to be consistently smooth and fast, with reliable handling across various terrains. It has been tested off-road through mud, dirt, and grass, and has managed everything thrown at it without issue. The pedal assist feature is used most often, typically in the lower to mid-range settings, though the higher levels are available for a fun burst of power. While the throttle isn't used as frequently, this client appreciates having it as an option for a quick boost when needed. The bike has also proven to be remarkably versatile in its fit, comfortably accommodating both a 52 rider and a 63 rider, confirming its suitability for a wide range of heights. The initial setup did present some minor challenges, taking just over an hour to complete. While the bike arrives mostly assembled, the instruction manual was a source of frustration. Our reviewer notes that it was not well written and lacked clarity on key steps, such as the need to long press the power button to turn on the display, or how to change important settings from kilometers to miles per hour. This information had to be found through an online search. Despite these initial setup hiccups, the bike itself has been a joy. It's best described as a hybrid or mountain bike light, perfect for general trail and road use rather than intense technical off-roading. The display is a standout feature for a model in this class, and the battery life has lived up to its advertised performance. Overall, the experience has been overwhelmingly positive, making it a fantastic value.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer initially shared their positive experience with this electric bike, having covered a fair distance in just a few days without any major issues. While acknowledging the seat was uncomfortable, a common expectation, they quickly found a replacement. Their primary use involves daily commuting, tackling the many hills of a major city, where the power assist proved to be exceptionally helpful. Although the battery life was slightly less than hoped for, it still adequately met their needs for a round trip to work. Minor accessories like the included headlight were deemed inadequate, prompting an immediate upgrade, and the addition of a rear rack and saddlebags made it perfect for carrying work essentials. Despite a minor challenge in converting the display from metric to imperial units and some difficulty sourcing specific replacement brake pads, the initial impression was overwhelmingly positive, with an enthusiastic recommendation. After a significant period of consistent use, accumulating thousands of miles on daily commutes that now include even more challenging hills, our reviewer continued to enjoy this electric bike. However, the original battery began to show signs of decline, necessitating more frequent charges and indicating a looming replacement. The search for brake pads eventually yielded an almost fit, which required some minor modification to work. A more serious bump in the road occurred when the bike unexpectedly died mid-ride, even after showing a full charge. Attempting to ride the unit without power was described as extremely challenging, feeling like dragging a heavy, non-powered wheel, making inclines nearly impossible. Contacting customer support for the brand proved frustrating, with phone calls going unreturned and email replies only requesting an order number, leaving the client uncertain about potential solutions. Further investigation and advice from another user suggested the original battery had a finite number of charge C.
And that's a wrap. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've got thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.